reports. I've done about 26,000 reports in medical legal sector since 2006. And I'm thinking of a study that if somebody was hit from side, does the back pain more than the neck pain or vice versa? Now here is the example. I put 5 cases there in my folder and I've taken some answers from those 5 logs. Just take a look. I said, what has been the most prevalent type of accident in these 5 reports? The ones I uploaded in my folder. It's giving me the information. That slip and trip and etc. etc. And then what other 3 types? I can extract that. It gets more exciting if you say, what has been the common symptom in accidents where a person was driver or a passenger? So what were the injuries when they were in the car? What were the common injuries? It gives you the context. Upper back, lower back, etc. etc. And then you can go again. How long recovery period has been estimated for neck and back pain in these cases? It gives me a range, 4 to 8. So you can calculate the range over 1,000 cases. You can have a research. I tell you what. You know that extracorporeal oxygenation, the membrane oxygenation, that was induced in a child unit in America where the babies were dying because of pulmonary hypertension. So lots of babies died and they regretted, why did not we do research faster? We could have prevented many deaths. Because once extracorporeal oxygenation came in, the baby stopped dying. So the research is delayed because we can't identify the patients to include in the study. ChatGPT can actually pick up the SOAP notes, the subjective objective assessment planning, and say, well, this patient not there, this patient call. So you pick 125 patients, you call them into the clinic and do the study. How expensive is that to call the wrong patient in the clinic and do a study? That is where ChatGPT can speed up things, can make it very fast, and make you a very effective researcher.
And the question, it all comes down to at what stage are we allowed to do that?
See, this is where we're heading. Remember, generative AI was not even thought of 10 years ago. And the working, like anonymizer part I'm working on, I think I would be able to present this to NHS. In fact, I'm presenting a concept on that on Monday, tomorrow, at 6 p.m. to a group of NHS doctors.
Because for any research, so for the Celtic Guardian, if you tell them that you need to know the age and the sex of the patient, those are the 2 main things that you do. You have to go through the whole process of taking the Celtic.
So we are aware of that, and I think this is a very good point. In America, that's why generative AI still is in infancy. But things have to find their way. It is a flowing thing. This is an irreversible change, This change is irreversible. You have to find a way.
Are there any training? Because I think the ChatGPT is very powerful. So I think I've worked with one of the data scientists. So I think the difficult part was to ask the right questions. Now again, if I was asking some question, I wasn't getting the answer. It wasn't the ChatGPT's fault. It's on how you
ask the question. That's called prompt engineering. I did my MIT from health AI and healthcare from MIT, and they didn't ask me the answers. They didn't ask me the questions after each module. They asked me, how would you ask me the question? Because if you want to understand information, fine, ask people the questions. If you want to know whether they understood that, ask them to ask questions. And that is where ChatGPT is based on.